This is what these past 3 years have been about. All the hours of testing, thinking, taking things apart, and putting them back together, it all led to this. What began as a simple dream scribbled on a few bits of paper has blossomed into one of the most remarkable machines ever built for harvesting. At Gleaner, we put innovation above imitation, and the Super Series is the result. There is a lot of heart in this combine. It was built by people that don't give up, and this whole project has been fueled by the hopes and dreams of so many farmers, fans, and friends. There were people who said our era was over. They said our design had reached its functional limit years ago. They said others could do it better. And they were wrong. This is our rebirth, our second win, our new beginning. Introducing the Super Series from Gleaner, built with the farmer in mind. From its very beginning, the Super Series was designed to preserve the things that make Gleaner unique. The low weight, manageable size, and nimble handling needed to be preserved if the concept was to be successful. The heart of the Super Series design is the larger processor, named by its designers the Tritura. For the last 3 years, we have created and tested the new and larger Tritura design in various crop conditions. These Super 6 and Super 7 combines feature a 30-inch diameter rotor. This design is 25% larger than the R6 series. The new processor features a new 4-section, 17-wire concave that results in 10% more concave area. This brings the total threshing and separating area to 6,047 square inches, an increase of 21%. The total cage volume also increases by 48% to 12,363 cubic inches. In order to manage the additional throughput, the 2-stage cleaning system has repositioned distribution augers and 25% larger accelerator rolls. A new 13-inch diameter fan with 34% greater cubic feet per minute air volume is also included to deliver unmatched cleaning capacity. While the Super Series is a new design, we've been preparing for this new machine in the updates on our current line because we knew this combine was coming. Since 2007, we've made major strides with feeding, crop flow, clean grain handling, unloading, and residue management. Available on the Super Series is the largest grain bin option on any combine in the world, with a 390 bushel foldable bin capacity. This is our philosophy with the Super Series. More from less, better rather than bigger, smarter but not necessarily more complex, completely different, and completely better. The prototype Super 7 was built by our proud assembly line in Heston, Kansas. Once the prototype was built, we decided to settle a few scores and put a few questions to the test. So we took it on the road.
It's got a lot of capacity. It's a pretty amazing machine.
The capacity was tremendous in this combine. It was really going through the wheat.
One thing that really impressed me on that Super 7, you can go behind it and look and you can't find grain.
Other designs, you've got an extremely long machine, extremely heavy, and it just does not handle well. It's just a pig in the field.
I was impressed with a little bit of everything about it. I mean, it seemed to have a real high harvest rate. It cleaned well. It looked good on the ground behind it.
Our test put the Super 7 in fields with competitive machines and with our own R76 model. In each test, the conditions were matched and the procedures were controlled. In Thomas, Oklahoma, we faced off against two K70 120s. In the 1-hour test, the Super 7 came in with a 9% better fuel consumption and a 7.4% greater harvesting rate. When these numbers are combined, we're pulling in more bushels per hour and doing it with nearly 18% less fuel per bushel. Several weeks later, we faced off against a John Deere 9770 STS. We did even better with 7.6% less fuel used and a 12.2% greater harvesting rate. Combined, the gap is 22.6%. When we measure the grain samples from the 9770, the dockage on the Deere for foreign material in the grain sample was 2.5 times the amount from the Super 7. These samples were taken from the same field at the same time of day, while the Super 7 was harvesting at a 12.2% faster rate. These tests were conducted with 2010 model competitive machines, and while this data is from a few number of tests, it does provide a snapshot of the Super 7's performance in match conditions. For the Great Silver Fleet, this is our new opportunity. We have built the only combine of its kind. It holds more grain than anyone else, yet it weighs significantly less. It has tremendous capacity, yet it turns on a dime. Our industry always confronts the need to entice its consumers with the time-tested pitch of better. Everyone says their threshing system is better. Everyone says their engine is better. Everyone says their combine is better. And what we have done with this new gleaner is better. But it is also different, and being different makes all the difference. We have built on the greatest differentiating characteristics of the most differentiated machine in all of agriculture. No combine harvests like a gleaner, and we're going to keep proving that every day. In the process of creating this new combine, we all began to feel a kinship with the engineers and developers from Gleaner's 8-decade legacy. We pay homage to them and their tireless and sometimes unsung heroics that have made the Super 7 possible. Their dreams have become our reality. And what an amazing reality it has become.